cannot put it inside myself. I put it in the back of my mind, waiting that will be connected. That's what I do, giving time to be digested and make the ball. Another part is the harmonizing. Sometimes I confuse harmonizing, trying to dissolve my individuality, And something I discovered, harmonizing means some space. As Venus and Mars, they have his own space. If they are too close, they can't. If they are too apart, and only the sun make the level. What you think is a good idea when you see some experience, some shock experience, and you cannot digest, be waiting that your intelligence, not your intellect, not your experience, your intelligence, giving sometimes the answer, or you must accept everything that comes from the south without giving space for your intelligence, and how sound is giving space for harmonizing and don't losing your individuality. I want that you clarify me in those areas, harmonizing, digesting, and loneliness sometimes I feel in our situation.
Very difficulty when we apply our intelligence and a real sadhu also not so easy. Everybody is not sadhu. Everybody is practitioner. Then they have some fault. Then it is very difficult to understand who is sadhu, who is not sadhu. First thing. And second thing is that my intelligence also have something, that is, I must try with my intelligence, otherwise, but here, if I cannot properly use my intelligence, then I lose. That is also another line. Then adjustment necessary. Swami Maharaj said that is very good. Don't go to my god brothers. What I am telling you, follow that. That is sufficient for you. Why told you? You have seen different mentality. And thinking his disciple is very simple-hearted. They cannot understand everybody's mental position. Maybe he is godbrother of Swami Maharaj. But all Swami Maharaj's godbrother is not perfect. This is his idea. That way he told. Otherwise, why he told, don't go to my godbrothers. No, except Siddha Maharaj, don't go to others. Why he told? And he has not fed to his godbrothers also. Then if Swami Maharaj is not considering his godbrother is sadhu, then what shall I tell? Swami Maharaj himself not considering his godbrother is all godbrother is sadhu. He is not considering actually. First thing. And second thing, if there are some sadhu, but his disciple cannot recognize. Maybe they are sadhu, but disciple cannot recognize. And there are also some quality. Sadhu's many quality. We can differentiate three qualities. Okay. Konishta Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, and Uttama Adhikari. And he is thinking, all this Srila Maharaj is Uttama Adhikari. He is thinking, it is not my thinking. And everybody, maybe some Madhyam, half Madhyam, they are also you can differentiate. And mostly Konishta Adhikari. Once, not only, many times, many questions come to Guru Maharaj, direct question. It is very heavy to telling by me, very heavy. But I am telling little. I do not know you can digest or not, but it is Nabadwip Maharaj. It is come from direct Guru Maharaj's concept. He told, I asked to Guru Maharaj, Adhikar of his god brother. Who is Uttama Adhikari? He said, Gosai Maharaj is Uttama Adhikari. Jajar Maharaj is Madhyama Adhikari. And Krishnadhar Babaji Maharaj is Konishta Adhikari. Heavy, very heavy. I cannot say it, but it is necessary to say. And I asked Puri Maharaj. He said, Puri Maharaj is Konishta Adhikari. Then, and I asked Guru Maharaj, which way you are telling Puri Maharaj is so long and older than you in missionary life. Not only that, you are telling, you heard from Puri Maharaj this Srimad Bhagavad in number one who did. And you are telling Puri Maharaj Konishta Adhikari. Then Guru Maharaj said, what is the qualification of Konishta Adhikari? Archaya meva haraye pujanja sraddhaye hate natam bhakteshu chanyeshu svabhakta prakita. This is this qualification of Konishta Adhikari. And you see, he has that qualification now. He very enthusiastic to do archan. Everybody calling him for archan. Some fire sacrifice, Purohit as a priest. Everyone calling him not for distributing the Krishna consciousness. And he also very enthusiastic to worshipping the deity and following that rules. Very much he is following that rules. Even that is Krishna Charan not born in Brahmin family, that is he not gave for touching his deity. Understand?
Yes, very clear.
Krishna Charan not born in Brahmin family. He was his sadhu. First time when I come here, I was Puri Maharaj's servant. Disciple of Guru Maharaj, the servant of Puri Maharaj. Guru Maharaj gave him for the help to Puri Maharaj. But he is not giving chance to worship his own deity. Why? He is not born in Brahmin. Then it is clear he is following Vedic system, trying to perfectly follow that Vedic system, and they are only Brahmin can worship. Understand?
Very clear.
Then his position, Guru Maharaj clearly said, Yeah, he is some Madhyamadikari, but mostly his position Kanistari. And when it badly hard, he was.
Oh yes. Govinda Maharaj said that Puri Maharaj is a Krishna.
But not I. I said, I am thinking he is Madhyamadikari and he is my Guru. That is my obeisance always until his daughter. But it is Guru Maharaj's own face come from Guru. And why Krishna Maharaj Kanishta Adhikari, I asked. Guru Maharaj said he is not servicing to his Guru. Actually, he is chanting in the jungle, chanting somewhere, and only quantity we have bhajan. But quality that is service to Guru Vaishnava, that he has not. He do not want to preach, he do not want to serve his Guru. But in the Shastra, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you will get everything, and he chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra following the directives of Shastra. But which way Hare Krishna will appear in his heart, he is not considering that.
Why you wrote Samyam Saptasanam, Sahasya Vadanam, Samyam?
Yes, I am very clever in Shuddham Saptatanam.
Samyam Saptasanam.
Somyam, very looking very nice.
Sahasya Vadanam.
When he is happy mood, Samyam Saptatanam, that is Shakti. His nature is Shakti.
There.
Saptatanam, Sahasya Vadanam, he is always laughing mood, smiling mood. Sahasya Vadanam.
Sukhamtana, Sukhanandikam.
Kantham Sutanandikam, that means he can sing very nicely. What is fault? I am very clever. Nobody can understand. Yes, Jukta Vairagya, that means what need for himself, he is taking that.
Oh,
Otherwise, he is not taking. That is Jukta Vairagya. For his practicing life, he is taking that. What need, some food need, what coming easily, he is taking. He is Vairagya. He has much renunciation. That is true. But it is not harming the adhika.
No.
When I composed this sloka, that time Guru Maharaj was present. Then, if there anything wrong, Guru Maharaj must will show me.
That's right.
But Guru Maharaj is very happy to read that sloka. You are perfect. That's before composing that sloka, I heard everything about that. Then I composed. But what I composed there, you can realize no problem. But it is not abusing way. It is glorifying.
Very much glorified.
Very much glorifying. But I must glorify to the Vaishnava, but not over cross the what is the word? No, over cross, not over cross the what I say.
Now,
Attuktu.
yeah, more flattery.
Not flattery.
This was the shloka that you.
Not actually flattery. Huh?
This was a shloka you composed in praise of Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj.
Yeah.
In the front of the Gaudi
Oh,
temple.
Yes.
Yes.
Samyam Saptatanam Sahasya Vadanam Kantham Tala Nikam, that means he can chant Sing nicely, very, very nicely. Sultana Nita, very nice tune you have. Now what for there? There is no question of Adhikar. Sadmanu Sattupurum Hahashodhanam Pandam Anantam. Krishna Ananda Karan Ratanta Manishanga Nama Karan Sundara. Krishna will get happy that time of his Naam. He is always chanting. That is the meaning. Krishna Ananda Karana Ratanta Manishanga Nama Karan Sundara. And Sri Nandi Saravasritanga Brajabhumi, Gaurecha Mayapur, when he is coming, here he is staying in the Mayapur, and when he is staying in Brajadham, that time he is staying mostly in Nandakram. It is true. Vande Jukta Boe Viraga Bhakti Vasitani, Sri Krishna Dasa Prabhu. Not there question what Adhikar or what is. I compose it very cleverly. And every sloka of Jajavar Maharaj, of Goswami Maharaj, but only Guru Maharaj, he is my Guru. I can say about Guru anything.
The Guru Maharaj told that Goswami Maharaj is Uttamadhikari.
Yes.
Then what reason is he Uttamadhikari?
That is, he 24 hours serve his Guru and all direction. All direction.
In every respect.
In
every way. Sarvato Bhaviti. In every respect.
Every respect.
Every time, place, and
I ask very privately, it is not for
fault finding, not for fault finding.
But it is very heavy for me, and he is telling he is Uttamadhikari, he is Madhyamadhikari. Then I am questioning why you are telling me. And I can clarify now.
What to speak for us?
You see the result, then you can say, Archayameva haraye, pujamya shraddhaye hate, natad bhakteshu channeshu, sabhakta prakitasmu. Then, but this question was maybe 20 years ago. But now we can change that position. That's another thing. I composed this maybe 20 years ago. And I am not criticizing.
And Guru Maharaj also loved Krishna Das.
But it is necessary to know everywhere what we are looking, that everything is not gold.
Also bright.
Yes.
All that glitters is not gold.
Yes. All the glitters is not gold. And you must try it. And actually you are not following. Actually you are not following Gita, you are not following other scriptural advice. Which way I am explaining. Gita said, Sudurlabha Prasantatma Kotishopi Mahamuni. It is Bhagavad.
These are some Mahatma Suvaki Bahunam Nai.
And Sudurlabha Prasantatma Kotishopi Mahamuni.
The Bhagavad.
But first line.
Muktanam
Muktanam api siddhanam Narayana Parayana Sudurlabha Prasantatma Kotishopi Mahamuni. Muktanam api siddhanam. Who is Mukta, liberated soul, and who is Siddha, perfected soul, Narayana Prayana, there also you not will see one man Narayana Parayana. Is it this explanation? Narayana Parayana Sudurlabha Prashantatma Kotishapi Mahamuni, 1 crores of liberated souls, there you can say,
Prashantat mani bhakti mukti se bhi kaam nahi sakta.
there you can see 1% is devotee.
That's also Vaikuntha.
If you clearly think a pure devotee, pure devotion, then you will be puzzled. But not hopeless. Shalpamapusha dharma sutrayate mahatapaya. That sloka also is there. It's a little bit if you practice.
Slightest.
Slightest.
Smallest.
Then you easily get the liberation. Then it is necessary. When devotees are coming from the West, I am looking also that. I am not telling anything. He is thinking that everybody in Chaitanya Saraswati, oh, very clean. No thief is here, nothing here, but everything is here. Illusion also here. But management, under management, it is running, but where is thief and where is not thief? You cannot guess that. And you are not asking me also.
Look for yourself.
You are not asking me. I am always doing careful.
Taking care.
No, doing careful to you.
Warning us.
Warning all the devotees. I am warning, but they are very ecstatical, clean heart. That is, they cannot be hearing properly. And mood is very good, ecstatical mood. That is liberated mood. Liberal mood. That is, they are not giving mind only here. But I am always telling, and if I tell heavily, then all will be massacre.
Right.
Understand? That is, I cannot tell heavily, but slightly I am telling, don't do this, don't do that. They do not care that. Then what shall I tell? More telling is very bad. Understand? That is, my position is very difficult. I want to satisfy the devotees, no doubt, and everybody following me, my direction, outwardly, that's also no doubt I have. That is rules. They must follow. Hiddenly what they are doing, somebody, I cannot guess all time. And I am not always involved with that all matter. But generally I am giving warning. Just now I heard some money stolen. That is, I am telling it. I am always telling the devotee, keep your money. When he is going, yes, there is thief, there is thief. I am always telling you. But he does not care.
In the West, man, they wear the money here.
Yes.
Like this. Take it.
But who is businessman, he has some money, no doubt. But he take care of his money. And they are thinking everybody is very ecstatic. And chanting, dancing is not high qualification, actually. Chanting and dancing is a high qualification when he is real transcendental mood, and with humility, chanting and dancing. I cannot express my বাংলা হচ্ছে যে loudly and very only সেটা সংযুক্ত হয় না।
Just there'll be chanting and dancing is not necessarily Sankirtan. To show ecstasy,
Showing
it
ecstasy.
must be within.
Joy will come other way also, more and more. But that is not Paramatma, that is not
Spiritual
spiritual, we call it.
necessary every time.
That is kasrat. Kasrat,
I've done it. Kasrat,
that is kasrat.
kasrat.
Kasrat means
On call.
Guru Maharaj told you, Saraswati Thakur told you, yeah, exercise. Saraswati Thakur told, have you finished your eye exercise? To his dear disciple, he is Soren Babu. Saraswati Thakur told to Soren Babu, you finish your eye exercise. What eye exercise he have done? He gone to see Jagannath Arati. He prayed to Saraswati Thakur, my Lord, now Jagannath Arati going, and I want to see that Arati. Saraswati Thakur not told anything. That is, he is very respectable, high qualified gentleman. Saraswati Thakur smiled a little. And he gone to see that Arati. And that time also Saraswati Thakur was speaking to the devotees. And he come back and have seen till Saraswati Thakur speaking.
Still speaking. He was still speaking when he came back.
Then he seated in that meeting. And first question, when he put his Dandavad, first question of Saraswati Thakur, you finish your eye exercise. Then what he will say for him? One way it is very hard if you cannot follow. It is very hard. And one way it is very easy if you can follow. Very easy. That is, follow a good Vaishnava. Then you have no problem. And follow means mindlessly you give your hearing. Then you not will be loser. I am telling Guru Maharaj to give him all his money to me. I am telling. I know what it means. That means all responsibility of money with me, and you can chastise me easily. I know that. I can avoid that. I can say all money Guru Maharaj is keeping himself. Then I am free. I have no burden. But I am not telling that. I am telling he is keeping with me. What is truth, I am telling that. Understand? But I know how much burden for that. I am not foolish. You have 5 lakhs or 2 lakhs or 1 lakh's money, Guru Maharaj is keeping with me. Then 1 lakh's money is burden upon my head. And I know that. But I am telling that. I am not giving any chastisement to Guru Maharaj. I am taking all chastisement upon me. And if necessary to explanation. If necessary to give any explanation to anybody, I shall give that. I not will send to Guru Maharaj, go to Guru Maharaj. You give money to Guru Maharaj, you go to Guru Maharaj. You will not give money to me. I am not telling that. That is, I am trying to keep myself perfect. What I am doing, that must be seva. That type of faith I have. And what I have done, that must seva. That type of faith, keep it. Then I can say, yes, it is true Guru Maharaj giving me. Understand? I know it is very heavy burden, but I am telling you, I am not sending all the burden to my Guru Maharaj. And when Guru Maharaj composed the bylaws of his mission, he always kept clean position. Acharya. Acharyas have no liability for money.
Right.
He wrote that. The Acharyas have no liability for account. Yes.
Yeah.
You can see that or printed
The full detail.
bylaws book. Printed bylaws book, there you can see. Acharyas have no liability for account. That is, Acharya over all account, living with his transcendental position, holding transcendental supreme position. He is not liable
For the account.
for the account. And when Guru Maharaj composed that, from that day, I immediately can understand what he wants to say. Then I am taking all liability. I am secretary, I am taking all liability. Guru Maharaj has told, you tell this. And also Guru Maharaj never told lie. Then I told to Guru Maharaj, not necessary to tell lie. You say, any difficulty will come, you say, go to Govinda Maharaj, he knows everything. Not necessary to tell, I do not know. But if anybody asks any question about missionary work, you can tell them, you go to Govinda Maharaj, he knows everything. Otherwise, if he will tell any truth, sometimes that is illegal, bad, where he will go. Someone is bringing money from the West. It is thinking impossible by the officers. But he is doing it sometimes. It is true, he is doing. That is not legal. Understand?
Yeah.
But who is perfect secretary? He must give release. He must give release from all writings to his Guru.
Relieve him of
Yeah,
that.
no overweight the good. He take part of the way.
Yes, all burden, all weight,
Sure.
all bad, all good, he will take in his shoulder. And he will run.
And secrets.
Huh?
And secrets.
Yes, everything.
Secretary means
That is
secretary.
the real secretary's position. And you have not seen maybe, secretaries have all power in his bylaws. And looking at that, the officer, income tax officer said, oh, what is the bylaws? It is one person, by the wings of one person running this mission.
Veto cow.
Huh?
Sorry, veto cow.
Yes. Arjun Prabhu, Dhanavad. Then, that Arjun Prabhu, one person when he is the actually got proprietorship, one person when actually got the proprietorship, then here he must pay the income tax. And this was questioned to us from income tax office. Then I gave the answer through income tax officer. One income tax officer is our friend, and he is also high, first class officer. He is our friend. I gave that question to him. You answer it. And he said, oh, which way I shall answer, Maharaj? I gave some clue to him, and he said, yes, I shall consult with my consultant. Then he consulted and took some example from Allahabad High Court, from Delhi High Court, from Madras High Court. Example, some case happened before. Then he made one answer and gave to me, and I submitted in the office of income tax. Then clearance I have got.
Income tax clearance for
Before that, they are chastising. It is impossible. Here is one man is proprietor I am looking. That is Acharya. He can do everything. Then he can spend all the money wrongly. Here is no value of your governing money. They question me. Then it was Guru Maharaj's desire, we must say, the position, everybody not holding same position. There is Uttamadhikari, Madhyamadhikari and Kanishthadhikari. And if we cannot realize, then not necessary to realize, only follow the directives of Guru. And the scripture said, Agya Guruna Nichabicharana. What your Guru said, that is final for you. Don't see this side, don't look that side. Swami Maharaj said, don't go any higher. You follow me, what I am doing, you try to satisfy me, what I am doing, you follow me. Srila Sai Maharaj said, it's very clear, everybody knows it. Not necessary to go to my God brothers. Even my God brothers not necessary. Only Sai Maharaj have much respect for Guru Maharaj. And Sai Maharaj knows the nature of Guru Maharaj, disinterested nature. He do not want to take disciple, etc. And do not want to take money, not wants to thief money of the disciple. Some kind of thieving. If you cannot utilize the money properly for the service to Krishna, then some kind of thieving. Taking disciple is not so easy thing. A very heavy burden. And I know that I was disciple and I am disciple. Not was, but I am disciple and I was disciple that time. Then I am always giving my obeisance to the chair of Guru Maharaj, but do not eager to take that position. Everybody knows. Heavenly Jagat Maharaj chastised me. Why you are not taking that chair? You want to relax. That is your disqualification. Jagat Maharaj one day very heavily chastised me. You are holding position, high position, and not taking that chair. Then I told to Jagat Maharaj, every day I am hearing, one day I was angry. And I told Maharaj, I know the respect of that chair. I know the value of that chair. You are always chastising me. I am giving everything. I am holding a high position and not taking that chair. But actually that chair is independent, fully independent. Guru Maharaj's chair. Then I know and I am giving my obeisance always. And I am trying myself to make qualified for that chair. I am trying. How you are trying? Guru Maharaj will go, then what will you do? That way, he chastised me and very affectionately. He knows what Guru Maharaj wants. That way, he is very affectionately chastised me. He is my Guru, can chastise, and he has no own interest, actually. For Guru Maharaj's interest, he is telling me. And he has done much seva of our Guru Maharaj. Not only much seva, he has done very valuable seva of Guru Maharaj. One time gone, that time Guru Maharaj was in very difficult position. And he come forward and told Maharaj, I am with you. You don't worry, I shall die as my best. That way. Then he is very good and best friend of Guru Maharaj. And he chastised me, why not you take that chair? You must take sannyas. You must take it. When that Soren Babu, Prabhupada chastised him, you finished your exercise? That his name is Soren Babu. Before dying, he wants to sing. And Guru Maharaj said to me, you go and sing. He is now dying. After 1 hour he dead. And before that he wants to see. I wants to see once to Govinda Maharaj. And I have not gone there. And Guru Maharaj said, why you are not going? Soren Babu calling you, you go. Then I answered to Guru Maharaj, I know what will say Soren Babu. Before dying time, he will say, you take immediate sannyas. And I cannot say that man, he is a good devotee of Saraswati Thakur. I cannot say, no, I cannot take sannyas. In front of him, I cannot say, no, I immediate cannot take sannyas. But he will request, I know. That is, I am not going, Maharaj, you don't mind. Guru Maharaj wants to send me to Soren Babu that time. And when he will request, he is dying man, I'm going to die, then I must keep his request. Amrita request, English.
Follow.
I must follow his request. Guru Maharaj knows it is my nature. Then Guru Maharaj also insisting me, go, Soren Babu calling you, go. And I told him, I know what he will say. That way I avoided.
Matt.
Then really I'm not necessary. Really I'm trying to serve. And also I am very unhappy when I am looking devotee losing something and devotees coming some pain in mind. Whole day mind going bad. Understand? And devotee is very conscious. They are not telling me when they are losing something. They are very conscious. They know Maharaj not will get happiness. That is, they are not telling. But it is necessary to tell them. Oh, not necessary. Mosquito? But you are taking the biting mosquito. Oh, Maharaj.
ना एक बार पूरी
Oh,
I have been doing it for sitting down.
Then it is my request, you do not be hopeless. You must try to keep your faith strongly and proceed. You must get that concept. No doubt.
Maharaj, through your lecture, I'm learning, we are learning the perfect relation between the disciple and the Guru. Now it's not written in the book, it's written by experience.
Yes,
I
by
enlightening a lot how will be the best relationship with the Guru. Thank you.
Yes, it is very clear. Shastra always say, Ajnam Gurnam Chavicharam. When I took last sannyas, before that I went to lawyer of Guru Maharaj. He is my friend, very great person. And I asked him, Guru Maharaj always insisting me to take sannyas. What shall I do now? And he said, which way you will take sannyas again? Before I was sannyasi, again sannyasi is not possible by the rules. So which way Guru Maharaj, which way you will take sannyas again? I said, I do not know the rules and regulation of scriptures. And I know all the rules, regulation of scripture. Both. That is, I come to you, you advise me, you are a lawyer and a grand Vaishnava. You advise me, what shall I do? Then he said, what is your jukti, argument? Logic. I said, why you are asking me? I know only one logic. That is Ajna Gurunam Chavicharam. What your Gurudev order, you must carry out. That is, I only one rule. I read whole scripture and I finalize. This is the highest advice. I am trying to follow. Conclusion. Jagya Gurunam Chavicharam. Then he told, you take sannyas, Maharaj. And he is not going without invitation anywhere. But when he heard I took sannyas, he come to see me from Calcutta. He is not going anywhere. To see me from Calcutta. Here. That time I was not here. And Guru Maharaj was there. Guru Maharaj asked to Dilip Babu, what for you come? Now, I not call you. What for you come? He said, I want to see the face of Govinda Maharaj. That is, he took sannyas. Only for that I come. That is main point. It is vital point. You follow what is directives of your Guru. What is the directives? Okay. And we are all trying that. But we are not everybody liberated. So we have some fault. Cannot follow always. But 1% cannot follow or 10% cannot follow, then everything we do not want to make massacre. Cannot, but again we shall try. Bhumoskanda padanam, bhumideva avalambanam, toi jata paradhanam, tameva saranam yogo. This is the conclusion. When child trying to run, cannot. He is falling down in the ground and taking the help of ground. he again wake up and try to follow. And that is only hope. No other way. That without Krishna consciousness, we cannot live. Actual living position. Actual living position, that means transcendental living position, is that we must practice Krishna consciousness. This is when and what is Krishna consciousness? A real Guru, a real Vaishnava. What is following? We must follow him or follow his diet. He is giving prasadam. Somebody is weak stomach. He is giving him soup. Somebody is strong stomach. He is giving him chanandal. Somebody more strong, he is giving pushpanda. He is prescribed.
Right.
But every prescription not same. Everything is not same for everybody. Then we shall not think why he is taking chanandal and I am not taking chanandal. Not necessary to think that. What prescribed for me, the doctor, that is good for me and I shall take that. And if I can follow that, everything will be. And that we shall try to do. And congregational chanting, it is general. It is giving of the devotional mood and inspiration, transcendental inspiration, and also cleanness, purification, everything. And when we are in a row taking prasadam, we must follow the rules of that. But when I am taking prasadam alone, then sometimes putting rasa here, dal here, and also sometimes seated way, sometimes in chair, are necessary to follow. That is the bhajananandi. But when I am Ghostanandi, I must follow the general rules and regulations, and that must be helpful for conditioned soul. And it is necessary. And Mahaprabhu said, congregational chant is the best way in the Kali Yuga. When I can understand you are following properly, then my enthusiasm also will come that way. Yes, I shall try to follow properly. And when I am looking, nobody following, then I am thinking I am also not to follow. And this mood comes. একাকী আমার নাহি পায় বল হরিনাম সংকীর্তনে তুমি কৃপা করি শ্রদ্ধা বিন্দু দিয়া দেহ কৃষ্ণ নাম কৃষ্ণ সে তোমার কৃষ্ণ দিতে পারো তোমার শপথই আছে আমি তো কাঙাল কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ বলি ধাইতম পাছে পাছে হ্যাঁ devotees are telling sometimes ধাইতম পাছে পাছে ধাইতম পাছে পাছে হ্যাঁ तदेव संकीर्तन. Then you don't be hopeless. You always try with your enthusiasm and with your full energy to serve Guru Vaishnava. and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra without. But your eyes must be open. Blindly you can follow only your Guru. There is no harmful if you got proper Guru. Then no harm. Otherwise that's also harmful. And when you took when you were disciple,
He was
accepted Guru. Before accepting Guru, you can say many things, you can check many ways your Guru. Examine him many ways. It is also direction of scripture. And Guru also will see you are able to do or not that way. And he knows his duty. But your duty, before being a disciple, you must look his everything. And when you took accepted Guru, then you must follow. You cannot say anything. And that is the main criteria.
Yes.
That is the main criteria. Otherwise, you will loser. You will be loser. And it is very necessary. We have some experience. That is we are telling you. And it is very good fortune, we can say. Always we are not looking, especially myself I can tell. Always I am not looking my Guru Maharaj, the grand Guru or something like that. I am servicing Guru Maharaj, but always not that idea that he is Sakkha Krishna, etc., etc. But I am very fortunate when his god brothers coming to him and worshipping his lotus feet. When many big persons coming to see him and worshipping his lotus feet, then I am thinking, yes, my Guru is very good. Understand? And it is fortune, good fortune I think. And then I am very enthusiastic and trying. And trying, sometimes tired. Then devotees are coming to Guru Maharaj, to looking Guru Maharaj. This way, it is many stages of devotion going. Utsavamayi Ghanatavela, Tarangarangini Vishaya Sangara, and many stages of devotion. And much will come to you also, every day. But you try to cross every stage. Sometimes unhappiness will come, sometimes hopelessness will come. Sanatana Goswami himself said, Sanatana Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is really Krishna or not? It is coming my mind sometimes. আমি কি ধাপ্পা পাইলে পাল্লা করলাম? Sanatana Goswami mentioned. ধাপ্পা মাছ? Cheater. He is thinking, cheater? Yeah. Chaitanya, cheater or real Krishna? Question for us, not for him. It is showing. Sanatana Goswami showing his mental position. For us, it must will come to us.
For our benefit.
For our benefit. for him. He knows what is Mahaprabhu. But he composed too. That time many questions he is putting there. And one question is Chaitanya Dev cheater or Sakkhat Krishna?
Right.
That's also question come to him also.
It must arise.
Yeah, we are cheated or we are very good. Cheated or very good. But everything necessary to cross over. Very difficulty to speak through English. It's very easy to say Bengali.
আপনার কথা ভাষছে সব দিকে
না এটা বলতে গিয়ে ওই ময়মনসিংহের বংশীদাস বাবাজি মহারাজ asking to গোকুলদাস বাবাজি মহারাজ না ময়মনসিংহের ভাষাটাই সোজা he born in Mymensingh district Mymensingh, one great Babaji. He born in Mymensingh district. And somebody asked him, what language is very easy, Maharaj? He said, all language I can understand. But Mymensingh language is very easy. Now when you are jump in the ocean of devotion, then devotion will be very easier for you. Everywhere when you will see the devotion around you, then no other thing you can say, you can see them, and that position necessary. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, Harirasa Madira Madati Matta, Bhuvi Biluthamu Natamu Nirvishamu. গলাটা কি বলে পরিবদতু জন পরিবদতু জন যথা তথায়াম ননু মুখর নবয়াম বিচারয়াম হরিরস মদিরা মদাতি মত্তা ভুবি বিলুঠাম নটাম নির্বিশাম. Now I have got the position in the devotional ocean. Now they can say Paribadhitu Jano Yathata. My mass or public or my friends, and they can say anything about me. I don't care. Paribadhitu Jano Yathata. Nanu Mukhano Navayam Vichar. I don't want to care and I don't care. And এটাকে শেষ করি আমি. But Harirasa Madira Madati Matta Bhuvi Biluthamu Natamu Nirvishamu. But what I am tasting, I am satisfied with that. Why? And taking that Harirasa Madira, the ecstasy of ecstatical devotion of Krishna, like wine I am drinking. Then I shall chant, I shall roll the ground, everything I shall do, and if they think I am mad, they can think.
After drinking, then also gone to sleep.
Yes.
So can't sleep then.
Then my position, always I keep quiet. And that is the first, primary stage. Very helpful when we follow. And secondary step, we can realize. There is no problem. Then I established in that ground and my root gone, my devotional root gone, deeply. Then that time some storm may can come, many things can come, cannot fall down. Cannot fall down. That is secondary position. And that position is Madhyamadika. And when root very deep in the ground and coming also the root from upper level.
Banyan tree.
Huh?
Like the banyan tree.
Yes, yes. Coming?
The banyan tree has roots that come from the branches
Yes, yes.
down to the ground
Down
and they
to
go
the
in the ground.
When that position I shall get, that is due to God. And everywhere my root will go. From branches, root coming. That is my whole body protected.
Firm.
Firm. Body means my transcendental mind. Protected. Then root comes from everywhere in my body. And that is the Uttamad. Then not necessary to realize what is my Odhikar. I shall try my best to follow the directives of Guru Maharaj. That is sufficient. Prabhu, you are making, I am very desperately telling there may be some wrong.
Very clearly, Maharaj. Everything you tell is very clear.
Say, I am trying hardly to give something, conception of Guru Maharaj to the devotee. But I do not know language. That is my main difficulty. But my duty is very heavy. Then I am trying very hard. Guru Maharaj said sometimes one man, he cannot walk. His leg was defective. But he can sing very nicely the song of Kali. Then from every village he invited. This Bengal, all over the Bengal he invited, every day he can sing the Sama Sangit and he himself composing. And one Sangit he composed there, Nilkonte Koili Khora, Avichato Raga Khora, Mother Kali, always you are doing wrong. And last finishing he giving, you gave me that qualification, I can sing good. And everybody wants to hear my song about you, but you not give me leg. I cannot walk. I want to walk everywhere, but cannot walk, that is I have no leg.
But you are flying.
But my position also like that. I cannot speak English. And all the English speaking devotee, they wants to know something from me. And when I do that, then I am also trying very hard to give something. But language difficulty, sometimes it is, now you are present here, you are correcting my language. But always you are not present, then some language difficulty giving me some disturbance. And also, wrong way it is sometimes going.
We wish we could speak Sanskrit.
Yes, but still I am feeling very deficiency.
That's you coming from very high Sanskrit and Bengali language down to the Mlisa language. So you're feeling going down always.
Not that, but coming very high Sanskrit language, that is Guru Maharaj's plain, little plain, that high Sanskrit language. And I am trying to pull down that, but I have no capacity. Then I am always feeling very hard. Anyhow, main thing we can understand, Jagya Gurunam Chavicharamina, without realization, without anything looking, you follow your Guru Maharaj, then you will get it. And we are also trying that way to satisfy our Guru Maharaj. There are maybe sometimes fault can come, sometimes disturbance will come, and who not disturbed in this world I do not know his name. Ramanujacharya, Mahaprabhu, and Shankaracharya, Buddhadev, Jesus Christ, Muhammad, big personality, they all disturbed. Madhacharya, Ramanujarya many times in killing position, wants to kill Ramanujarya, many times happened. Even Srila Maharaj, he also was.
The lies the friend.
Yes. Then our example is very near, we can see. Very close example in our front. Guru Maharaj also very disturbed many times. But it will come, we know, and we must tolerate that. With our devotional mood, we must try to proceed. And no other way without Krishna consciousness, living in this illusionary environment. Then we must try. No other way in this mundane world. Only by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu and Mahaprabhu, we have got the conception through our Guru Maharaj. Then we shall try to follow that conception. And for that help, till now in our Sampradaya, books of Guru Maharaj, lectures, tapes of Guru Maharaj, and also Srila Swami Maharaj, many tapes, and representative. We got their association. Then our position is very hopeful, but we shall try with our best. Then we will get our supreme goal of life. And that is Hidayat Purna Habe, Brije Radha Krishna Pave, Bharodhikar Jagan Dukhan. Hidayat Jagan Dutta, Tahar Shivaganitya Hidayat Purna Sada Purna. Only hope Guru Maharaj said, only hope Nityananda. very true. We cannot understand.
দণ্ডবোধ করতে লিখেছি, দণ্ডবোধ করছি মহারাজ।
ধন্যবাদ, ধন্যবাদ মহারাজ। I am very fortunate. Always I am getting the association of the devotees.
দণ্ডবোধ গেল।
ধন্যবাদ মহারাজ।
Also this time Jagadeeshwar Prabhu and Rancharan Prabhu, they told me they must catch a 6:40 train. So they're begging to take your permission and your blessings, Maharaj.
Jai Jagadishwar, Jai Jagadishwar.
Jai.
Jagadish, Govinda, Govinda. Very nice devotee you are all. Guru Maharaj, very merciful. That is, I have got that association of the devotees, especially from Venezuela. And I am very sad. And not only sad, my heart always paining for Srila Govinda Maharaj. He was my good friend and good devotee. I knew him by the association of some bad association. And not only that, offensive association, offensive association. Take him out from our away from us. But Krishna must will be merciful to him, and next life he must get better chance. But we must be careful to see that. It is an example for us. We must be careful. Not only by mouth I am telling. I am always, sometimes I am seeking to looking at people with tenderness. And I am also trying what I said about great Vaishnava, that necessary for example to tell, but my respect always to the Vaishnavas, lotus feet. They are not will take my offenses. This one. But that is why I am seated in the chair of Guru. I must realizing way say to the Vaishnava. That is Guru's chair is very heavy chair, and I am seated in that chair. And I must try to realizing way to say. But my position, what I am holding, from there, I am always obediency to the great Vaishnavas and Gurus, everybody. And from top to bottom, my Dandavat Pranam, I am putting with my whole heart. And there, Nitananda, don't take my offense, and they also not will take my offense. Jai Om Vishwas Om Shapariprajaka Charya Vajjasvat Sadasya Sriman Bhakti Srila Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Om Vishwas Om Shapariprajaka Charya Vajjasvat Sadasya Sriman A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Jai. Om Vishwas Om Shapariprajaka Charya Vajjasvat Sadasya Sriman A.C. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur ki Jai. Jai Anandakari Vaishnavrinda ki Jai. Nabadwip Dham Parikrama ki Jai. Nabadwip Dham Parikrama Kari Yatrinda ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math ki Jai. Shriya Sevak Vrinda ki Jai. Samagata Bhakta Vrindali ki Jai. Jai Gautama ki Jai. Chaitanya Saraswat Mathacharya Vishwaguru Srimad Bhakti Sundar Govinda Maharaj ki Srimad Bhakti Ananda Sagar Maharaj ki Jai. All glory is done and best done. Okay, Jagadish Prabhu. Rai name is supremely sweet name of Radha. Guru Maharaj said, Rai. Supremely sweet and colloquial name of Radha. And his name come out Rai Charan. That is, we embrace him.
Come back.
If we get some little connection with that lotus feet.
Está medio cerrado.